Hello, phenomenal queens. Happy Friday, everybody. How are you doing? It's Twanna here, and I am a career and transition coach. And I help women overcome the fear and anxiety that comes with transitioning into a new career by empowering them to recognize and communicate their unique value, as well as inspire instilling a deep sense of belief in their own strengths and abilities so that they can confidently and courageously create success on their own terms and pursue a path of purpose that is meaningful for them. So, again, happy Friday. It's Fun Day Friday. Now, I know that some of you are so happy. It's almost a weekend. How do I know? Yeah, there was a time that I couldn't wait for Fridays. I couldn't wait for Fridays to get here. I was in a job that I didn't particularly like, or I did like the job, but I didn't like the messy coworkers. Anybody out there feel me on that one? So I have someone in my group that says nothing better than Fridays because of no work. I can completely understand that. Let me pop over to my group and see who that is because it just says Facebook user. And I want to see who it is. And thanks for popping on. When you guys, when you ladies, when you pop on, drop me a hashtag live and let me know you're there. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Heather says, Amen. I know, right? I could not wait because I just didn't deal well with messy coworkers. Like, what do you mean by messy coworkers? You know, I really found it difficult to work or enjoy the work environment when there were people that were completely messy. You know the types. They're jealous of you. So anytime they're told to give you something or you get a product for them, you can never trust it because you know they leave out steps. Anybody had that to happen? It took me a minute. I was at a job and I was like, I don't understand why I'm not picking this up. And then finally, after working at it and researching, I found out there was like, if there was like 10 steps, she was only ever going to give me six. She just conveniently left out, 4 or 5, one through four. Or if you get a product, it's always something missing, something not quite there because they're jealous and they try to sabotage you. Anybody out there like that? It's I found it nerve wracking and I found it anxiety provoking, right? I just want to do my job. Really, I just want to go in and I just want to do my job. That's all. Just do my job. That's it. And it's just really anxiety provoking when you know people are not giving you everything you need to do your job, right? And then you have some of the workers that are like they're backbiters and their friends can't wait to circle back to you to let you know you're being talked about. Oh, anybody had that one to happen? Drop a yes in the comments if you've been there. They talk, and you're not there, but somebody always manages to circle around to you and let you know, yeah, they talking. Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you behind your back. Again, anxiety provoking. It was something that I didn't do well. It wasn't my thing, right? It just wasn't me. It makes the workplace eventually makes it toxic, but certainly just uncomfortable. And what can I say? I have just never been that competitive, stab you in the back, step over you to get to the next position type of girl. Was it my personality? Was it my personality? Will never be my personality. Not my thing, right? Absolutely not my thing. So, after having spent an entire week in the office yet again, I couldn't wait until Friday came. I was like, yes, I get a break. Yes, I get to go home. I get to be in peace, right? And, after a while being in environments like that, I just figured, well, I just got to stay there. It's just what I had to do to keep the job. I had kids to take care of. I had 3 young kids at the time, single mom. And besides, at the time I had to pay rent or pay car note, buy groceries, all those things that are important. And so I just figured, well, I gotta stay here and take that. Right. And then as well for me, I had this thing going on called social anxiety. So I never wanted to make a scene. I didn't want to speak up. I hated to speak up, and sometimes I had to, but it was like everything in me was just like, oh, I don't like to do this, and I just didn't like it, right? And so, let me just say for sure, if this is you and you resonate with this, if no one else has told you, I want to tell you, you don't have to stay in a job that you dread every day going there and that makes you miserable. You really don't have to. I know in the moment it felt like it did, but you really didn't have to. You do have some choices, right? If the job doesn't fit your purpose and or you're just not happy in it, or your coworkers are making you miserable, my question is, why are you still there? I know why. It's like I was. If you were like me, it was fear and anxiety. Fear of change and anxiety about getting that next job. I completely understand it because that's where I was, right? So, what's the solution? Well, the solution to this problem is a mindset shift. You really have to do a mindset shift. And in order to do that mindset shift, you have to thoroughly understand that just as valuable as you were when you got this job, you will be as valuable in the next job. You have to do that mindset shift to understand that. But this is where women get stuck, right? This is where we get stuck. We don't. So Heather says she works from home, luckily. Yes, absolutely. So a lot of us still work from home, but we still experience this, right? And for some people, it's even worse because you figure you're not in an office environment where you can protect yourself when people are doing this. And so for some people, COVID has been a relief, but for other people, it's really heightened the anxiety because you're not even present for the office politics. You know they're going on. You're not present because you don't see the people talking about you, and you know people are still not giving you everything you need, but you're not there where you can have that FaceTime with your boss. Whoops, I did not turn off that phone. Love it when it goes off, and it's just a telemarketer, right? Always a telemarketer calling, but they got to do their job. We have to do ours, right? So let me just turn off my other phone too, my personal phone, because that was a work phone that went off. I hate it when telemarketers get your work number. What can you do? But so definitely, I can say this, that this is where women get stuck, is understanding their value and how to package that for the next position. Because after being in a toxic position for so long, they lose sight of the value that they have, or think I've been here too long, nobody else wants me, nobody else is going to hire me, or what if the next job is worse? So, what they do is they get stuck here, and the longer you're stuck, the more your fear and your doubt increase. And then what happens is women don't, or they won't apply for jobs because they're fearful, or they do the opposite. They apply for any and everything moving, hoping one of them sees something in them that fits and they will hire them, right? So that's a hope strategy to get a job, and it can be really stressful. And I find that what happens is when women apply for jobs, either they don't apply, they feel stuck, or they apply for jobs and it continues to get turned down. Then that's when kind of that hopelessness sets in, a little bit of depression or just anxiety, right? So if this is where you are, there is actually help, right? Sign up for a free strategy consultation with me, and I will help you build a step by step plan that helps you shift your mindset so you can find your voice, and as well as to help you recognize your unique value and how to package that, and as well as how to identify and the limiting beliefs and resolve those so that you can strengthen your commitment to clarify your career goals and live up to your purpose to pursue them. Then you can look forward to every day at your job, not just Fridays, right? So do drop, if this is you and you're looking for a strategy consultation, just drop hashtag strategy in the comments. I'll reach out to you, get you set up for your free strategy consultation, and we can move on from there. This has been Tawana. Thank you for popping in. For those of you that caught it live, remember to drop hashtag live in the comments. And those of you who catch it on the replay, as always, on the replay for doing that, thank you, thank you, thank you. You can drop hashtag replay as well as drop hashtag strategy if you are ready for a free strategy consultation so you can look forward to going into work every day, not just Fridays. Take care, ladies. Enjoy your upcoming weekend.